I'm here on TNT. It's been almost a year and a year and a half uh, between comings and goings, and that's it.
Thank you. I think the presentation is important because I didn't know that you are graduated in Letras. I am only discovering now.
Yeah, I'm trying to say things, different things, because we start saying the same things every time. So I'm trying to change, but it's almost like automatic.
Yeah. Thank you. And what about you, Marcus?
Sure. Uh, my name is Marcos. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro, in the small city like called Queimados. I'm married. I have two children. I have a degree in business. I work over 14 years with logistics, more specifically supply chain. Nowadays, I work in the big hospital here in Rio de Janeiro, from Rede D'Or. And I believe it. I feel the same thing the Fernand said. I will try to change my presentation to myself because I think it is frozen, right? This is goes in the automatic, and yeah, maybe I have to change it too. So nice idea, Fernando.
Yeah, I like it too. I will try to do it in the next time. So guys, let's start. What's our favorite movie genre and why? Guys, let's I want that we have a free conversation, only talk and be free, And let's start for you, Marcos. Do you have any um, movie genre favorite that you like more than others, and why?
I like too much the action and a comedy. Um, but nowadays is difficult. I like the one movie about comedy because yeah, I don't think so many funny in this film is really, but I like too much the comedy and the action, right? Uh, I don't know why because I ever see this kind of the movie or the series. I like it just comedy and the action. Um, I don't like the fiction. For example, I don't like the kind of Star Wars, the fiction scientific. This thing I don't like. I don't know if because I don't understand some a lot of things. Because I don't know, but I don't have to use it to see so much.
Okay, thank you. And now that you said, I am thinking about uh, really the comedy movies are not so funny anymore. I think, in my opinion, I like it in the past, but nowadays I don't like. I prefer the old comedy movies. Uh, and you, Marcos?
Maybe Fernando.
Fernando, sorry.
Uh, I agree with you. It's difficult to see a good comedy movie nowadays. I think I don't know how to explain this. They try so hard to be funny. uh, that is not. Uh, but my favorite genres are science fiction and horror. Maybe because I like to imagine things that I don't know. a lot. For example, I really like science fiction about space. My favorite movie is Interstellar. I have this frame here of the movie, and it's my favorite one. And it's about space. So I really enjoy movies that talk about things that I don't know a lot, the unknown uh, um, catch my attention. And horror movies the same. I don't believe in a lot of things, but I like the things that I don't know. I like to feel some fear, you know. So yeah, those two.
Oh, I love Interstellar too. But I think my favorite uh, kind of movie are the dramas, you know. Welcome, Camila.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you guys?
I'm fine too. We are talking about movies. I send the questions on the chat for you, and we are answer the number two. But please present yourself first.
Oh, okay, of course. I'm Camila. I'm 35 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter. She's 3 years old. I'm living in Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo. I'm a digital marketing. Uh, I like movies and series. My favorite series is a classical, is Friends. Then I think that.
Okay, thank you. I think the Friends are the series most popular in the world.
I
But I never, but I never watched it.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm watched it 10 times, I think.
Oh my God. Do you have any kind of movie that you like most? For example, I like too much dramas. Do you have any kind of movie that you like?
I like dramas and animations. I
Yeah,
don't know if it's in English, it's correct, but animations, I think it's my favorite.
like Disney
Like,
movies?
not Disney, because Disney is like so princess, but like I don't remember the name, but like Shrek, for example.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Guys, let's skip to the number three. Uh, this is a question who it's a little hard for me because I don't remember the things. But Fernando, what was the last movie you watched, and what did you think?
Um, it was Civil War in the movies. Uh, this American movie with Wagner Moura, and is very good. I really like it. It's about a civil war that is going on in the US, and they don't explain a lot of things why this is happening, but we, we can understand that is because of the um, political polarization, and there are a lot of groups, and it's so good, very interesting, and a very reflective movie. Is more than just an action movie. Of course, there are a lot of action, uh, but you can reflect a lot of things too. So I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And in the same topic, do you like movies with Brazilian actor and actress, or you
Yeah,
prefer the outside?
uh, yeah, especially like this, when you have a Brazilian actor. in a production, a huge production like this. I think every Brazilian, we feel proud of them that they are doing something big, you
Yeah.
know. I like it.
Thank you. And about you, Marcos?
To me, it's complicated because I repeat a lot of movies, especially in Netflix, Telecine. I repeat a lot the movie. It's difficult to see a new movie, right? Or I remember that a new movie I watched was Infiltrated with the name is the actor is Jason Statham. Very like I like the movies these actors because he's very active, making many action in this movie like it's kind of like a 007 for I like too much. I like this movie 007 too. It's very nice.
Okay, thank you. I have this condition, like you, for example, I watch the same movie or TV show in the same time. Sorry, I watch the same movie all the time, you know? For example, I watch As Branquelas a lot of times, or for example, TV shows. I watch it and I still watch Gilmore Girls. And when I finish the series, I start again, you know, like a cycle.
Yeah,
And
me too. I have 3 kids, right? And my son liked so much the Minions, and I lost the how many times I see the Minions in my life because I think I know the every phrase is the movie, right?
yeah, I got it. I think when we watch the same movie a lot of times, we are in a safe place, you know, because you know the movie is good and we will not change for other that you can be, uh, I don't know how can I say, but decepcionado. What about
Yeah.
you, Camila?
My last movie was Poor Things. Do you know? Then it's about a family. No, not a family. It's a creative family. Then it's like Frankenstein, I think. Then I watch it and I just feel, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Then I don't expected the final and I like so much. Uh, I'm excited. Then
Okay, thank you. Um, I think the last movie that I watched, it was Nothing to Hide, the French, I think, French movie, because I am trying to speak French now. And it was a good movie, but I didn't understand a lot of things because it was in French. So uh, that's it. Uh, Number 4. Do you watch a lot of movies? How often? I think you watch a lot of movies, Fernando.
Yeah, guilty. I do. I watch a lot of movies. Actually, nowadays, I'm not watching so many movies like I used to. Before, I used to watch basically every day some movie. Now, sometimes I spend 3 days watching the same movie. I start a day and then I keep going. So, not that frequently anymore. But I really love watching movies, especially going to the movies is my safe place. I go there to forget about everything and just focus on the movie. I really like that. And just about Poor Things is a really, really good movie. you shouldn't watch with your mother or your children because there are a lot of scenes, sex scenes, but it's so good, so good. I really enjoy it too.
And why don't you watch movies often nowadays?
Oh, because of life, you know, a
The
lot of
job.
work, things to study, things to do. So,
Yeah.
and in the end of the day, I want to watch something new, and I spend so much time looking for something new that I give up. Oh, I will watch tomorrow and give up watching it
But do you miss it? Miss it?
a lot. Yeah.
I got it. What about you, Marcos?
Every day I watch some movie. The problem is I can't the finish one movie when I sit my I I forgot how can I say sofá da sala, because my son sits with me and take the control, and the next movie I watch a little pieces of a lot of movies tonight. I
Yeah.
have to take the control for seeing everything. Yeah, but I ever like the watch the movie. Is I like the movie, they catch my attention. Yeah, if I can, I watch the movie like Fernand said. It starts the morning and all the day watching the movie.
So you watch the movies like we watch on TikTok, for example, only pieces of the movie, and you will pass in the videos for watching of the movie. Anyone here watched some movie on YouTube or TikTok? I already do it. Only pieces of the movie, and you pass in the videos with 2 or 3 minutes, so you pass for the next part. I already did it. Someone did it?
Because
No,
they
No.
is it good? Because I don't
No,
know,
it's
seems
only
annoying.
you are on the internet and you see something interesting. So this you keep your attention on this part, and you will passing for see the next time next part, and passing, and when you see you already watched the movie. I already do it on the YouTube and TikTok too in the past, but nowadays I don't do it anymore.
some years ago I liked to watch the trailer, the movie for in the let's see if you like it or not. But nowadays I don't see more trailer.
Thank you. When about you, Camila? Do you watch a lot of movies?
When I was single, I watched a lot of movies, but now with a child, it's so difficult because it's when I put some movie to watch with my husband, generally she is, oh, mama, I like to watch it with you. Then, oh, okay, put a lot of kinds of movies, Disney or some like that. And she is, but now, no, yesterday I present to Harry Potter to my child, and she's absolutely loved. Then I'm very happy because I'm a very a very fan of Harry Potter. Then now I'm think it's more easy to me watch a series because it's more shorter than movies. And I put in my cell phone and I watch with my husband in the kitchen, for example, when I cook. Then, but movie, no, because movie I think sitting in the sofa and is hard for a mother.
Yeah, but for example, for me, I only watch one movie in 1 month, or maybe in 2 months, one movie only. And I don't have the habit of watch movies. And you think that you watch, for example, uh, how much movies in a month? Do you have an
Uh,
number?
and now I'm thinking someone.
Yeah,
Yes,
me too.
yes. That
Uh,
is difficult because I'm miss that because when I after my child I watch a movie 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and then it's a 1 or 4 months.
and now a pertinent question. What's your house in Harry Potter?
What? Sorry? What my
What's your
house?
house?
It's
Yeah.
a brief no.
Oh my God. What about you, Fernando and Marcos? Do you have any house in Harry Potter? Fernando, do you look like Ravenclaw?
Well, I really I really don't have no idea what you are talking about because I watched Harry Potter some time ago with my son, but I didn't start watching and following everything, so I really don't know.
Okay. And you, Marcos, do you have?
I really don't remember because I watched the Harry Potter in the cinema when it was launched, and man, so years ago, I don't remember more because I watch every movie in the cinema, the estreia for Harry Potter and the Senhor dos Anéis. I remember it's very close to the last month.
Okay, guys, thank you. Uh, okay. Number 5. Who is your favorite film director? Why? Or maybe don't need why. Only because the director uh, are good. Do you have, Fernando, any director that you prefer?
Yeah, a few, but there are some that I know that I can trust. That will be good movies, at least for my taste, which are Christopher Nolan, the director of Interstellar, and James Wan too. He make good horror movies nowadays, and it's difficult. Just like comedy, it's difficult to find good horror movies nowadays too. So I like his style.
Yeah, I like Christopher Nolan too, but I like Tarantino too. And you, Camila?
Um, I don't remember, but I remember one. Tim Burton. I really like the kind of
Yeah,
scenes, the kind of the stories, or when it's animations, the kind of the characters. Then I really like Burton, the kind of
yeah.
um, yes, the types.
He is really good. And you, Marcus, do you have any director favorite?
I don't have the question to know about the more information about the movies and for example director and I really don't don't know about these things about the movie. I just watch. I like the watch and don't know. I only the don't know Tarantino because the is I believe is more famous about the action movies. With a lot of movie is about action, is so many blows for everywhere, about something that I just know that.
Yeah, I got it. I am like you, for example, I don't follow any director, but for example, when I am looking some information about some movie, and for example, someone tell me the director, or for example, Tim Burton, so I think like I know the movie will be good, because the director really are good. Uh, oh, this is a hard question. What what do you consider the best movie of all the time? I don't have answer for the question, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know. For me, is Harry Potter. Yeah, and the Philosopher's Stone, because for me have a different feeling, but I think that it's because I'm a reader, so it's different. But I like Benjamin Button too, but I don't know if it's the best movie of all the time. I think this is a big title. I don't know. What about you, Fernando?
Yeah, it's very difficult because I can't say what is my favorite movie, but the best movie of all time that everybody likes, no idea. Like Titanic. I've never met someone that doesn't like it. I don't know. I go with Interstellar, which is my favorite, and I watch it like 10, 20 times, and I know the lines and everything.
I like in Interstellar because if you watch a lot of times, every time that you watch, you learn one thing more. For me, it's like the Bible, Anytime that you read or watch the movie, you will understand a new thing. So I like because of it. And you, Camille Marcos.
Um, I don't know the best one of all the time, but it's not a movie, it's a series, but I really like the Psychology, and the series, it's a Bates Motel. I think is it's a best series for watching and understanding the psychology, the beginning, I think. Then then it's in my opinion, okay? Then I think it's that it's a Bates Motel is a series because the it's a beginner the psychology, I think, for me.
And to me, I like you. I don't know the best movie ever for everyone, but to me, I like it so much the movies like Senhor dos Anéis and uh, I like so much series like The House of Dragon, The Vikings. I like this thing. The old movies I remember now that I don't forget is the place called Nothing Hill. The great the movies, great movies.
I never watched this movie. I never watched
It's
the
old.
classic movies. I have a list um, in my cell phone with the classic movies that I want to watch until the end of this year, because I never watched Senhor dos Anéis. I never watched Piscos. I never watched.
Really?
Yeah, the most
Bastardos
part.
Inglórios, no?
Bastards and Glorious, yes, I
No,
watched
it's
it. But the most part of the movies I never watched. And when I am having a conversation about movies, the people talk about, for example, have you ever watched Bonequinho de Luxo? No, I never. And this is a sequence of the movie that I never watched. So I am trying change the situation. Guys, let's skip to the number 8. Do you prefer fiction movies or documentaries? Can you start, Camila?
Depends. Then before I was a mother, I really liked the documentaries like the murder or the psycho or like that. Then now I'm really I don't know the word, but it's a bit louder with that. Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes. Then nowadays I prefer a fiction a fiction movie.
Yeah, thank you. I got it. And about you, Fernando?
Fiction movies as well. I like to go to a different world, not seeing things that are really happening, but yeah, fiction.
Yeah, I think like this, for example, the reality is so hard. So let's let's watch it, some fiction. What about you, Marcus?
I don't like so much the documentaries. For this, I like the movie, the action with the fiction movies. For example, the Avengers is a mix, the action with the fiction movies, I believe. But I prefer this way. I prefer fiction movies.
Okay. This is a good question. Have you ever watched? No. Yeah, number 10. Now, have you ever watched a foreign movie in other language? Which one? And what did you think of it? I think that we that are learning other language, it's important to try do it. I try, but sometimes it's really hard and I give up. But I try it, especially in French. I think it's more easy than English. And this is hard for me because I study English, I think have 8 years, and I started study French in 6 months, and nowadays I think it's more easier watch movies in French than English. Have you ever watched some movie in other language, Fernando? I think you are.
Yeah. Uh, Nowadays, I've been watching a lot of things in English. Is the only way that I've been studying because I'm feeling kind of lazy lately. So the way that I found to study is through videos and movies. So I try to watch 100% in English, everything. And I've watched some stuff in French too. And I didn't like it in the beginning because everything was so slow, but then I start liking it. I don't know what changed my perception of it, but nowadays I really like French movies. And I start studying French, just the basic few weeks ago. And I think I will start watching more movies in French too.
Yeah. But for example, sometime have a really hard movie that you watched in English, for example, that you really didn't like because it was so hard that you didn't understand or not?
Uh, Depends. When I'm tired, You know, in the end of the day, I don't want to think a lot, so I put the subtitles in Portuguese, and that's the way. But when I am in the mood, I try hard, and sometimes I don't know something, and I try to understand by the context, and it goes.
Yeah, thank you. And you, Camila?
I'm just watching English. I'm trying, but I watch it the first time with a subtitle in Portuguese, and the second one I without a subtitle, because for me it's more easier to understand something, and and I usually watch the things 2-3 times, like a series like Friends, for example. Then and sometimes I watch in Spanish, but Spanish I think is difficult because it's similar to Portuguese, but it's not equal Portuguese. Then I think for your brain to it's I don't know, I'm frozen my brain with that with the Spanish because for example blah, 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 I understand very well. Then when I put a subtitle, no, it's not because of that. Then I don't know, it's that this is just oh my god, it's just this two language. Another I never tried.
Yeah, I think because Spanish have a lot of false cognates,
Yes.
and you think that they are talking something and they are talking other.
Yes,
uh,
yes, you listen to that. Oh, it's so easy. No, you understand all the wrong the road words out. It's difficult.
but for example, nowadays, do you watch Friends in English?
Yes, yes, I'm watched it. I think I watched it many times. Then I don't pay attention with that. Then I'm left to the jokes. I put in TV. Then I'm working. Then then with him because I know the jokes, the words. I think it's more easier.
Yeah. And you, Marcus?
Yeah, I don't like the watch movies in English because I think it's very long. I prefer the watch the series in English, for I like to watch it twice. The first I watch in language in English with subtitle in English, and the second I put the language in Portuguese and subtitles in English, for I have sure that what I see or I understand is correctly. For this is more simple. It's not so tired, not so tired. I think to see if you are episode for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you see twice is nice. It could be very nice.
Thank you, Marcus. And do you follow any award premiation, for example, like Oscar? Because I know people who make a list like Oscar movies and try watch it, all the movies of this list. I don't do it, but I know people who do it. Someone of you do it.
No, I never do it. I never do it.
I try every year, but I fail every year, and every year I say, "Oh, next year I will watch the whole list," but I fail again. But I try.
Um, I no, I don't do that. I think it's just when I saw like a review about sometimes, oh, this is okay, this is very acclamated, or it's a very, I don't know, the people would really like that. I watch it for this, but for example, I don't know in English the name, but O Quarto de Jack is Oscar, but I can't to watch that because I'm think it's because the team I think then I can't watch it. And but the Poor Things is was because the Oscar. I watched it because the Oscar.
Okay. Um, and have some kind of movie that you like the least. For example, I hate thrillers movies. I don't like. I don't know why, because I really like thriller books, but I hate thriller movies. And I really don't watch, don't call me to watch It a Coisa, for example, or any kind of these movies I hate. Do you have, Marcos?
And I said this. There are some movies, trailers that catch your attention. You have a very attention and uh, finish. Uh, why? What happened? The movies was so great, right? Very suspense, thriller, right? How you finish? What happened, man? Oh man, I'm very frustrated with this. I'm very frustrated.
But only thriller, or have any other kind of movie that you don't like watch?
No, I like the thriller. Yeah, if you have one end that is very great. With a resolution, the end the movie is great. I liked, but for I don't like more the horrors. I think the
Yeah.
pronunciation. I don't like horrors. The last horror movie that I watched was Jogos Mortais, a long time ago. Uh, I don't watch more. I don't know why, and I don't like more.
Oh, and I really like Jogos Mortais. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why,
like to.
but
I
I
like
think
to.
it is different because, in my opinion, don't have the the fear. It's only the actions, and uh, I don't like the feeling of don't know who is the killers or killer, for example. But for example, when the killer are eu esqueci, sorry, matando the people, I don't have the problem. But until this part happens, I don't like the suspense. And you, Fernando, have any kind of movie that you don't like to watch?
Not specifically about that genre, but I agree with Marcos because there are many movies that start so good and in the middle of the movie
Yeah.
is ladeira abaixo. Uh, maybe musicals. I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
it a lot. The standardized type of musical, but I like it. La La Land, for example, I
Mhm.
like it because it's a different type of musical. I don't know how to explain. So it's not
But
a rule.
Les Miserables? No. Os Miseráveis. Did you
Uh,
watch?
yeah, but I don't remember the movie. But I watched it a long time ago.
I hate
But
it.
it's a musical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I didn't watch it. I'm mixing the things.
And you, Camila?
I don't like musicals too, but I really like La La Land and Chicago. Uh, and I don't like to horror movies too. When I was a teenager, oh my God, I watched The Exorcist, then Premonição. Then now I don't like that anymore. I don't know why, but I don't like to watch this kind of movies.
Okay, thank you.
I'm the
And
only one that likes horror movies here.
yeah. And now, guys, the last question. What movie do you think has the most memorable soundtrack and why? Um, Everybody's thinking about. I will start. I like Titanic because of the soundtrack. I think it's really
Oh,
epic.
Fabiola, your sound is weird now.
Better now?
No.
No. No?
We can hear you, but very so far away.
Yeah,
Oh,
far
okay.
away.
Oh, now it's
Return,
fine.
return.
Now it's fine.
Okay, thank you guys. So for me, is Titanic or Titanic is the most memorable soundtrack. I don't know, in my opinion, is so epic. When you listen this song, you remember of the movie, you know. So I really like and Jogos Vorazes too. I really like the soundtrack. And about you guys, Fernando?
I agree with Titanic. I think is one of the most memorable. Um, Star Wars as well is very everyone knows. Uh, the old Superman movie because if we heard listen to it, we will know. Yeah, so those three and Interstellar, but I talked too much about it, so shut up.
Marcos e Camila?
Go ahead, Camila.
I'm thinking it's Titanic, Shrek with All Star. When you listen to All Star, you remember the Shrek. Um, Harry Potter, the beginner. Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking that I don't remember another one. Oh, and Born a Star, Born, no, Born a Star with then is the soundtrack is very memorable too.
It's crazy that sometimes we don't know the movie, but we know the soundtrack. As you
Yeah.
said about the Harry Potter soundtrack, I imagine here. So yeah.
Now that Camila said Harry Potter is one of the most memorable for me too. And for you, Marcos?
Yeah, I don't remember more the soundtrack, the Harry Potter, but the Titanic is memorable because we in my work we have a joke like when we have a problem, uh, the main play the violin when the problem make the afundando o navio and the musician they play the violin. uh, we joke about this in my company. The music I remember a lot. The is this movie that I said it before is the place called Notting Hill. The soundtrack is very chiclete in my memory.
Thank you. And other movie that I think the soundtrack is really memorable is in Avengers Endgame. For me, it's really good. Okay, guys. So for today, for now, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the conversation. Marcos, what did you think the conversation?
It was great because I was like to remember a lot of things, and I take some grammar that I